The tiny house trend, it's taking off, and you don't have to sell everything and move just to get in on it. In fact, I found the world's largest tiny house hotel is right here in Colorado, just a short drive away.
People coming from all over the world and all over the U.S. just to see what it's like to live in a tiny house or to see if they could muster it for a weekend.
Pull up to the Casa in Lyons, and you'll think you've hit the tiny house jackpot.
It's kind of a dream to have a couple, maybe 3 or 4. It quickly evolved. We're going to have 17 units on site this year. I think we'll have over 20 next year.
This sprawling park along the St. Vrain, just a short walk from Main Street, has undergone an incredible transformation.
We were looking for some options that would meet the floodplain requirements and at the same time provide really a unique experience for our guests to stay.
Kenyon is one of several Lyons residents who reinvested in this property after the catastrophic floods of 2013 wiped out 32 mobile homes here. It's been a tough transition. Many residents couldn't return, but less than 3 years later,
we're the world's largest tiny house hotel.
Lyons has those bragging rights, and we have a nearby place to try tiny living for ourselves.
The response has been fantastic. We have a lot of weddings on the property, so last year it was a lot of wedding guests, but this year it's been a lot of tiny house enthusiasts.
You have your pick of 6 different designs and sizes of 20 to 28 feet long.
We actually have a guest this weekend that'll stay in one tiny house on Friday and move to a different one on Saturday.
From simple and rustic to high-end.
So this one's called the Man Cave.
Trust me, any woman would love it. It's a bigger unit. It has a double loft with 2 queen beds, a dual burner, induction stove, and no compost toilets here. Every unit has active plumbing.
They have a shower, a vanity.
Then there's the smaller, more rustic Casa.
Local effects. This was made in Durango.
Says all the tiny houses except one were built by manufacturers right here in Colorado.
Colorado is really becoming the center point of tiny house movement.
And they can turn out a unit in as little as 13 days.
This one was actually another flood survivor.
The biggest Casa, 25 feet long, is complete with a cook's kitchen and dishwasher.
Tables that fold up and down so that you can have a dining area.
A couple lived here with 2 60-pound dogs. The owners saved the tiny house from the Big Thompson during the floods. It's stories like that that make these tiny homes even more unique. Says they have a plan to keep Casa intact if that should ever happen again.
Believe me, if the water starts rising again, we're going to pick these up and drag them. We're going to first offer them to first responders if they need them for any response. And if they don't, then we have a second location so we can get them out of harm's way and get them out of the emergency responders' way as well.
And it's right there on the St. Vrain. Casa is taking reservations. Rates, they vary from $139 to $239 per night, depending on the day or time of year. And if you're just not sure about booking yet, you can still go up there and take a tour on the weekends. It's $10, but that money can be applied on a credit toward your reservation.